Just trying to check. First of all, we have oxygen on the wall. So most of the HDU patients, when they come to us, what they need is support, either oxygen therapy. Sometimes they need also to get blood pressure, which is a bit low. So sometimes we do what we call inotropic support, or just to give some drug to boost the blood pressure, and then continuous monitoring in HDU. Because the reason for the continuous monitoring is because at that moment anything can change. So the monitors assist us note that change, and then we're able to do the quick intervention with the clinicians around. The bed, as I said, it has a 5-parameter bed, very comfortable. So it has various movements, so it can go up if the patient wants to sit. Okay? So if you have a cardiac patient, that's the position that most of them require. Right? Sometimes we need a patient to be basically more comfortable. You can see, then the legs are going up, and then now you can go down on this aspect. So what happens now is you are able to elevate the legs up, so to prevent deep venous thrombosis, and at least you have good circulation even on the legs, right? So there's more that we do. I think when you have a functional patient, maybe follow up by the medium, you're most welcome, but you have to come nicely. And then now we will maybe take you through what we do. There's a repo material, as I said, there's more equipment. One is called a pneumatic stocking, which massages the patient, especially because they're not able to move up and about. Okay, so this capacity will help us now manage the medical post-operative cases. Actually, the pediatricians were very happy. They called me this morning. They're like, "Doc, you opened HDU." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm opening." Then they have already booked. They have said they need 2 beds for their kids already. Okay, so you can see the service is actually needed. And Waziri, what I would say is, you can see we still have space. Let's see how to increase and make it full. I think we have the capacity, we have the support, we have a willing staff, and we can see how to boost healthcare in Embu level 5. So I think that's it. This is just the resuscitation kit here, which has basically everything that you need. So it's mobile. So if a patient is critical and crashing, we come and put it not beside, but we normally put it at the end of the bed. And then now the team, there's a team leader who is giving instructions on what to do. And the rest are just doing things. Okay? So if it is station, so we have everything. We have a complete drug, suspension drug. We have syringes. So si mambo unakuja unakimbia kimbia. All the intubation tubes are here. We have fluids that you need. And then any other then we have, this is what we use. It's called a resuscitation pad. So if a patient is crashing, so you can't do CPR on the mattress because it's a bit it is so soft. So we put the board under, right? Do resuscitation. Once that patient is up, the patient will be intubated here. Then from here, move to ICU. On the vent, you will see how our ICU is. Basically, this is a step down. All patients who require just that extra care. This just it's called a defibrillator, which we use for resuscitation of our patients. Okay, so assuming you have a cardiac arrest, if you collapse, we need to bring you up. So you're doing CPR, then unapostua na hii, you come up. So basically we get you from 6 feet under up. And then we take good care of you. And now there's a teamwork that we do. Okay? So remember, ICU is not only Dr. Mwenda. I need a lot of support from the other consultants. So if it is a medical case, we bring in the physicians who come. Dr. Stella has been very helpful, Dr. Gitari, Dr. Ludia. If the patient needs dialysis, we have a same bed in dialysis unit with a vent. Move the patient for dialysis and back. If it is a surgical issue, we have an able surgical team that will come review the patient. If it's an acute abdomen, most of the time they'll just come, go to theater. We have a neurosurgical team. Dr. Mogeni is the team lead. Already he's filled all our beds with neuro cases. Neurosurgery is a very busy department, and most of them will actually come post-operative. Like yesterday, we did a craniotomy for a tumor resection, and the patient is already in ICU here, waiting to wake up. Then from ICU, they'll come here, and then back to the ward. So to us, it is an added addition, because you can imagine now that patient is in ICU. Once the patient is waking up, we take them back to the ward. The outcomes were really not adding up. And it was so depressing that when you follow up that patient in the ward, you come and find that they succumbed. Then you're like, why? What happened? And then the space that you had, you've already gotten another patient. Okay? So for us, this is an added addition for the unit and a good support for the hospital.
Thank you.